Hello, and I hope you're having a great day. And today, this video, I'm going to be showing you some of the souvenir art supplies that I picked up while I was in Paris with my sister. We just went to have a good time just for fun. And it was mainly her idea to go, and I'm glad that she had the idea to go. So yeah, let me show you a few things that I picked up. There are, like, art shops in Paris are a little bit different than the supply stores that we have here. So the stores that they had in Paris that we came across were very small, but they were packed with so many different supplies. I mean, they had floors and floors of supplies, but the store was like a really tiny store. So we saw two art supply stores, actually three. The first one was called Charvin, and this store was actually closed when we walked by, and I was a little disappointed that it was closed, but you know, I can't change what happened. I don't know if the owner just decided to close, or I don't know what happened, but we weren't able to go in that store. So we came across the other art supply store called Sennelier. And I mean, the brand Sennelier is usually known for like pastels and watercolor. When I went in there, the store had so many different, like, I mean, it was like art supply heaven in there. It's like paint, watercolor, pastel, pencils, color pencils. I mean, they had everything, fountain pens. So that store, I decided to pick up a few supplies just to remind me of the trip. And the first thing I'm going to show is this little pocket-sized sketchbook, and it says Sennelier on the bottom. And it has a little blank spot where you can write a little note on there, which I'm going to write a little note on the front. So it's just a blank sketchbook. Has a few pages in here. I believe it's watercolor paper, so this is going to be good to do some nice little sketches on. So I got this, and I picked up a watercolor sketchbook. So this one is in a landscape format. It's a little bit different than what I already have. I was trying to aim to get a few things that are a little bit different than what I already have at home. So this is a nice little sketchbook that I picked up. So this is, I'm not gonna say the name because I really don't know how to say it, but I know that I got it from Paris because I definitely don't have a name like this here. So this is what I got. And also I got a few fountain pens. Now there's a story behind these fountain pens. We were walking by the river onto a bridge. There's a river that goes through Paris, and there was an artist who was sitting on the side of the bridge with his painting materials and his ink. But this particular artist was very friendly. He was just really nice, and so I was like asking him questions, and he was just very, I mean, you know, very informative. So, and I liked his work a lot. So he was using some fountain pens when he was drawing, so I decided to pick up some fountain pens, and these didn't cost a lot of money at all. These were pretty cheap. I'm not sure if his were cheap. He probably had some expensive fountain pens that he uses, but I decided to pick up some fountain pens, and I also wanted to try using these out. So I got a few fountain pens. I also picked up some drawing ink. So this is a Pelican Schwartz black drawing ink. So I decided to pick up some black drawing ink. This is a very teeny tiny tube of this drawing ink. I don't know if this is a tube, it's like a little container. And also I picked up some Sennelier Sepia drawing ink. So I'm excited about trying these out. And then once I try them out, I'm going to show a video of the results from trying these little inks out. So that's it for that store. We also stopped at another little supply store. It was mainly like a office, kind of like an Office Max plus a bookstore. So I didn't really get anything from there. It was, they had a few art supplies, not a whole lot, but a few. But it's mainly like a office supply store, school supplies, books, things like that. It was a very nice store. They had one floor of art supplies. They had a lot of pens and pencils and things like that, but I didn't get anything from that store. We were walking and we came across a store called Monoprix, and my sister says it's like a Target for Paris. I know they don't have any Targets in Paris, but this one is like a Target that's in Paris. So I picked up, they had like grocery on the first floor, clothing items, they had bed, bath, and all kind of stuff. So they also had some pens, pencils, and paper, and all kind of stuff. So I saw some pencils that I don't carry here, I mean that we don't see where I live. This is the Staetdler Mars set, and I like to collect pencils for some reason. I didn't get a lot this time, but I like to collect pencils. I don't know what it is, I'm a pencil person. So this one is a Staetdler Mars set, and it comes with an eraser. And I didn't see this here, so I got just a few pencils. And I got 2B Bic premium drawing pencils. So these are pretty nice. These are supposed to be good quality pencils. So I don't have any of these here, so that's why I got these. And off this, the last one is the Bic Criterion mechanical pencil. So it comes with HB leads. This is more of a thicker, these leads are a little bit thicker than the regular Bic mechanical pencils that you would buy. So I'm excited to try this out. So yeah, that's all I picked out. I didn't want to pick a whole lot of heavy bulky supplies or a whole bunch of stuff. I was looking for some watercolors, but I didn't really see what I was looking for. But I didn't want to pick out a whole bunch of stuff to lug down because I brought a carry-on bag and I didn't want to have to check a bag. So I only bought a few things. I didn't want to buy a whole lot of stuff. So but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little review of my little souvenir art supplies, as I would call them. And in the next video, I'm going to go into the use of these little art supplies. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with all these supplies. I don't want to just let them sit here. They look real pretty without being used, but I want to get to using them. So I know when we get new things, we like to keep them in the package, but keeping them in the package will will hold you up from using them, and you want to use them. So I'm going to open these up and put them to use. So yeah, subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be bringing more videos on art, creativity, and just a whole bunch of different magazine reviews, book reviews, and everything that has to do with art and creativity, because that's something that I really love, and I want to share it with you. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to get notifications to when I'm going to be posting another video. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great time. And don't forget to take time to explore something new. Go somewhere you haven't been before. Like, try your best. I know sometimes we say we can't afford to go here or there, but you know, you want to experience the world, and I know sometimes it's hard when you don't have much, but I say take time to explore new places, because it's really going to help. You know, it's really helpful to go out and see different places of the world. So, but yeah, I'm just excited that I got a chance to go there. I've never been there before, so I'm just real excited that I was able to get a chance to go. So I hope you find a way to make some time for traveling, make some time to create some art, and just be inspired. And I hope you have a great day.